Hey y'all, welcome back. Kawil here bringing you another trip in American Truck Simulator. Today we're going to be traveling from Flagstaff to Albuquerque. It's a night trip. You're not going to see very much because it's all dark and it's rainy, I believe. But we'll see what kind of fun we can get into. About a 30-minute video, 30-minute ride. Hope you guys enjoy. See you on the other side, guys. You know what? This is what we're going to do. We're going to go to Albuquerque. Because it's 5 hours. And this is all going to be at night. Okay? So we're actually going to do Albuquerque. Because it's midnight right now. You can't see much of anything. Alright. Raining. Before I get going though, guys, I got to do something really quick. Hold on a second. Just hold your horses. I was debating whether to add music or not. I don't think I will. And the reason I won't is because, well, Twitch and YouTube have a policy of removing any part of your video that has licensed music. They don't remove the video, but they mute it. So out of a however many hour stream I have, there are going to be sections that will get copyright claimed, and those sections will be muted. And it's like, why even have that, right? So we're not going to have any music. We're just going to have me and you talking about shit. Why not? And what I need to do, turn on my light. Too many escapes. Too many escapes. Hopefully there's nobody coming. Okay. Right now we're on our way to pick up our load. Just right here. How about that? Oh, excuse me. Pardon me, excuse me. Okay, so we're going to go to Albuquerque. It's going to take us 5 hours. And when I say 5 hours, I mean 5 hours of game time. It's not going to take us 5 hours in real time. Should be right over here. Is right there. Run over the curb. Okay, there we go. It just doesn't get much better than that. Look at that. Straight up in there. Straight up in there. Look at that. That's called professionalism right there, guys. I'm just saying. Professionalism. Alright, let's take a look at our load. Oh, it's one of them squashers. That's the technical term, a squasher. What do they call it in here? A ham HD. That's what we got. Okay. Let's take a quick look at our maps to see if there's any place that we can stop off, cover anything, and there is none. Alright, so it's straight on Straight on to Albuquerque. Now this Mac that I'm running, 18 speeds. I am rolling, in case those of you do not know. I am running with pedals and a steering wheel. So right now I have a steering wheel in my hands, and I have a gear shift with pedals. So we are rolling on. Rubbing. That's still gonna rub, yeah, but it's gonna be in the way. I got cables running all over the place, and one of the cables is rubbing on. It's rubbing on the steering wheel. For those of you that do not know, yes, I do know how to drive a stick. I grew up driving a stick. My dad had a 1979 Ford F-150. In fact, I still own it. I don't have control of it right now. It's back. It's back in New Mexico. But both of my parents passed on, and yeah, the 1979 Ford F-150 is now mine. It's like brown. It's a brownish color. My dad actually replaced the engine, I don't know, back in the 90s sometime. So the engine, I wouldn't call it brand new, but I mean, it's not old. Even though it's from the 90s, you're going to say, yeah, that's old, Kawil, that's old. But my dad was a mechanic for the Kennecott copper mine in New Mexico. He was the guy that worked on the huge trucks and huge dumpsters and loaders and all that stuff. Yeah. So he kept all of his possessions in cherry condition. So the truck has what I would call a better engine than most cars nowadays. God damn nerve. Oh. Yeah, I know, I cut him off. What can I say? See what I'm talking about? It's nighttime, you can't see anything. Alright. Skedaddle over in this other lane over here. So yeah, I grew up driving that truck. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Fords. But it's very open in the interior, it's one seat straight across, and you got the gear shift, and it's probably like 2 feet long. The gear shift, right, comes up from the middle of the floor, and let me just tell you that thing. That thing was almost like driving a real-life semi. Almost. I'm not talking the gears. I'm talking about the actual gear shift. Right? There's this big old honking piece of metal sticking out. 65. Okay. We can go a little faster. We got construction. What do we got? Construction. What's the construction? Past this. Yeah, the F-150 that I grew up driving stick on. Great truck. We used to take that truck to go wood cutting. And my dad had made a welded and everything. He had made a rack for the back of the truck around the bed. And it went, the rack was made out of wire fencing, steel posts, and basically kept all the wood inside the bed of the truck. And it was taller than the truck cab, right? So we used to take that thing and go wood cutting. We wouldn't go wood cutting for necessarily for other people. We didn't sell the wood. We bought it. We got it for ourselves because we had 2 wood burning stoves at the time. For heat, we had a big wood heater in the living room. We had a wood heater. It wasn't a wood heater. It was actually a wood cook stove. If you guys want to know what that looks like, you can Google it and find out what it looks like. This was an actual cooking stove where you put wood in and then had the placas, the burners that would get hot from the heat. It also had an oven. It was a really great wood cook stove. Kept the heat. So anyway, that's what we got wood for. And we used to go through probably, I want to say 2 cords a winter, you know? Cord is just a measurement of wood. And what was nice was that the truck that we had, F-150, with the rack around the bed and the height, came out to just about a quart of wood. So there wasn't any kind of major, measuring, because a cord is a certain amount by a certain amount. Length times width times depth. You know what I'm talking about? So, whenever we went and cut wood, if it came up to the top of the to the top of the rack, or just a little bit under, and it filled the entire bed, that was pretty much a cord, maybe a little over a cord. So that's what we did. Took that truck anytime we went fishing. A couple of lakes about up around where I grew up. One was called Bear Canyon Lake, and I think we have a way station coming up. Well, the closest one was Bear Canyon Lake, and the other one was called Lake Roberts. You guys want to look that up? Go right ahead. But I grew up in that area. Bear Canyon Lake is an interesting lake. It's actually a man-made lake. They dug out. There's a little creek, a river, a little stream that runs into Bear Canyon Lake. And let me get in this lane. I'm gonna get pulled over. You watch. So Bear Canyon Lake was a lake that was man-made. Like I said, the creek, the stream, whatever you want to call it, fed into an area. And so what they did was they dug out the lake and essentially put a dam there. Yeah. That's got me. Pull us in here. Take that off. Oh, hold on. Where do I gotta go? Oh, I'm not paying attention. Usually you gotta pull off further to the right. That's why I wasn't. Stop. Damaged vehicle usage violation. That's right, I forgot to fix my truck. Here's what happened. Yesterday, while I was on my trip from Fallon, Nevada to Flagstaff, Arizona, I had 2 people hit me. First one, the one that actually damaged my truck, was a cop car. Okay, so here's the deal. I get up to a traffic light. Come on. I get up to a traffic light. Right? It was either a traffic light or a 4-way stop. I don't remember which one it was. And so I stop, right? And the cop stopped. He was to the right of me, in the right intersection, going across my face. And I was going straight. So, like I said, I had stopped first, then he had stopped. So I start to go, right? I start to pull out, going straight. And then the cop car starts to go forward. Like he's going to T-bone me. So what do? I put my brakes on, right? Then he stops, right? While I'm putting my brakes on, he stops. Or starts slowing down. Let's put it that way. He puts his brakes on. So when I see him putting his brakes on, I hit the gas. I start to go. I figure, yeah, he's giving me the right of way because I had it. Why are we going slow, guys? So, like I said, I hit the gas, and right then, he decides to hit the gas because he's going to go. So, I ended up T-boning the cop. And of course, I got penalized for it, for hitting him. How fair is that? So that was the damage to my truck. Which is unbelievable. So that's what happened yesterday in American Truck Sim with the cops who were trying to pad their tickets, right? They're trying to pad them, I'm just saying. Anyway, I don't even know what I was talking about. I think I was talking about oh yes, Bear Canyon Lake, that's right. So it's a man-made. I'm going fast. I'm going fast. The man-made lake where people had dug out the open area and allowed the creek to fill in the lake, and they dammed it up. It's actually the Mimbres River that flows into Bear Canyon Lake. It's one of the tributaries of the Mimbres River, and when I say river, trust me, it's not like it's 50 feet across and 10 feet deep. It's not a. It's my wife calls it a creek because it's tiny. By her standards, it's tiny. I mean, she came from New York State, right? She lived like 10 miles away from the Hudson River. Now that's a river, right? That's a river. So yeah, they dug out Bear Canyon Lake and it filled in and it made a lake. They dammed it up, and the reason they dammed it up is because down in the area where I live, there is a lot of farming and ranching. So there's a lot of orchards. There's a lot of crops that need to be watered. So the farmers and the ranchers in the area, mainly the farmers, I don't know why everybody's going so slow. They use that water that's dammed up for their crops. They irrigate. They get water rights, all that good stuff. Lake Roberts is a natural lake. It was also dammed up. Let's put it that way. It was dammed up, but it wasn't physically dug out. They just dammed it up. Oh my lord! What's up with that road? Jumping all over the place. So anyway, that's roughly where I grew up. So I think we made our way all the way to Bear Canyon Lake because I was talking about how I grew up driving stick on my dad's Ford F-150, his 1979 Ford F-150. I think that's how we made it there. So as you can tell, with me, one story leads into another. What can I tell you? You guys have anything that you want to ask me? I got more than a couple of mods. The biggest ones I have are the map mods that connect everything. But I do have, you can tell my mirrors, the tiny mirrors up on the upper right and left hand corners of the screen. Those are from a mod that I downloaded years ago, but I had to adjust them. I had to actually mod them myself so I could get them the certain size and placement that they are right now. I just did that yesterday. The other mod that I have that you can see on the bottom is the running line down on the bottom where it shows the email. I just passed Albuquerque. Look at that. I was too busy talking to you guys. I just passed Albuquerque. Completely past Albuquerque. Wow. That's what happens. Let me see the map real quick. Oh, that's what it was. Because it was before Albuquerque. All right. Right. And there's no other way to get there because, All right. So we're going to make our way. Seeing it's nice and bright outside, getting ready to be bright outside. That's going to be great. Yep. Yep. See what I was talking? It's a good thing I was talking because it would have been a really boring ride. All right. So, I grew up in the state of New Mexico, the state that we are now in the game. And to tell you the truth, I haven't been to Albuquerque too many times. Haven't really been to Albuquerque too many times. I would say probably 15 times. Right? 15 times. Oh, it's a double road. Hopefully nobody comes. You know what I'm talking about? There comes a truck. Well, I got a big load, so it's okay. They'll understand. If you can hear the sound difference, there was a big update to this game some time ago. A couple weeks, maybe? A week ago. And it's called the F-Mod update, which updates all of the audio in the game. You can hear it anytime you go under a bridge, or if you go in a tunnel. The sound is like what you would hear if you were in a tunnel or under a bridge. Oh, excuse me. Now we're back on track. Yeah, I know he expects delivery soon. What can I tell you? I got busy talking. Completely forgot where I was going. It's my bad. Just, you know, keep your pants on, yo. Hey, delivery soon. Hey, delivery soon. I need my shit. Dude, your shit's right here. Just relax. Like, you think you're gonna be able to just jump in it and start using it right away? No. Get off me. Let's make that small so we can see closer. I don't know what it is about this game. It was a train. Right. Trains all up in here. Oh. Oh yeah. Okay, where are we parking this bad boy? Right there? Yeah, that's about the only place it can go. Oh, this is gonna be a bitch. I can already tell this is gonna... Alright, there we go. Other way, Frank, other way. Hit this bad boy. Slide it in there, Big Daddy. Slide it in there. Slide it in there. Alright, let's see. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Now we're smoking Quaker. Damn. I'm just too good. I'm just too good. Let's look at this on the outside. Oh, damn. I mean, seriously. I could have done a little bit better, but damn. That's called professional. And there you go, guys. Quick trip from Flag to Albuquerque. Hope you guys enjoyed the ride. Here you can see the skills that I got. The XP that I got. And so tune in next time for another story-filled, wonderful excursion into the mind of Kawil. I hope you enjoyed the stories regarding how I learned how to drive stick. What was the other story that we had? Oh, what happened today on the road, as well as some of the landmarks, the lakes that I grew up around. Hopefully I can provide some more entertaining stories for you guys. Thank you very much for joining me. My name is Kawil. See you on the other side, guys.